Generic greetings and welcome to Preview Plus Particulars. This is a physics puzzle game about subatomic particles. Let's jump in and I'll show you a little bit of it. As we progress to the first bit, we actually see we've got a key, storeroom F. We're going down to storage. There's a storyline that you sort of follow as you progress through each of the puzzles. Obviously, it's told via these sort of, what would you call them, tiles? It's like comic book tiles, isn't it? And also little notes and such that you get at the end of each puzzle. So we can see we're going to a storeroom which has a blinky light and a 1970s arcade machine, apparently. Don't know why this is here. But, you know, that's sort of part of the story, isn't it? I have to point out before we really crack on that this is currently in alpha, so the typical disclaimers apply. Everything you see is subject to change, nothing is final, any lack of polish in places, etc., etc. Please attribute it to that. So we've plugged it in, and we're going to grab hold of the joystick and, you know, play whatever's on here. Ooh, you must watch Breaking Bad. That's probably what's beaming into our soul right now. Right, so here we go, into the game. Welcome to the subatomic world. Well, thank you very much. At least we have a nice, warm beginnings. You're a really difficult person to get to know, Ali, Graham Jones' ex-boyfriend said in 2009. So that's how the story's sort of told as you go along. Things are revealed from the character we play, and just as we every time we complete puzzles, we'll get something like that. So we have to move around. This is us in the center. We can zip around using WSD or arrow keys respectively. And you can see we're a particle, we're a down quark, we have a negative charge, and the advice is to be yourself. And we'll use the arrow keys to move. I'm just going to go over there and complete the puzzle. That was it. You can see it says press F to give feedback. That's because the game, as I said, is still in alpha, so they are looking for feedback on it. Despite the setbacks she's suffered, Alison has made great strides in her science classes this year, said by Patricia Lord, School Report 2002. What setbacks? We don't know. That's the whole point in the story that follows along with the game. So, number 1.2, learn to slow. I have to bring myself over to the circle again. This is the objectives that pops up there, so I have to bring myself over here. Obviously, the one was down here before, but this one we have to slow down, so we'll just go over and just go like so. And there we go. We can bounce off the edge of this, well, I don't know what you call it, screen? I don't know. I'm guessing it's supposed to represent the little console we're on. You're just like your mother. She used to stay up all night looking for a single bug in a code she was working on, said by Robert Bob Scott, father, 2005. So, let's see what the next one is. So that one there obviously points towards we have a father, or we did have a father, and apparently my mother was a programmer, I'm guessing. Right, so let's just bounce around. Oh, this is not good. Objective, datapod, effects, grants, brief invulnerability, advice, grab it. Okay, so we'll grab the datapod, and you see the screen goes blue to show that we're actually invulnerable for that little bit of time. We're going to grab a couple of them and complete this puzzle element. Easy. This is just the first couple of puzzles, obviously. They're introducing us to new elements and new gameplay bits. The darkness is never quite so dark when you believe in what you're doing, said by Rebecca Scott, mother, 1998. Okay, the anti-you, enticing but deadly. The objective is to collect 4 data. Okay, so where's the anti-me? That be up here? That's the anti-me. So let's keep away from the anti-me. It doesn't sound good. Or should we get closer? So, particle, anti-down quark, charge positive, advice, stay away. Okay. So you can see I've got like a red glow around me. It's got a blue one. That means we will actually attract. So, hang on. Oh, we're attracting. And you see we've got some lines around us. I've got like a black sort of outline, and it's got a white one. You can see they're trying to join up, and if we touch, boom. Our death can never end in victory. No. So, well, let's try that once more. I just did that to show you exactly what happens when you touch your anti-you. You explode. Like I said, this game is about subatomic particles, so I have no idea about subatomic particles. Particles? Yes, that's a word. Particles. I'm guessing it's accurate, otherwise there'd be no real point in doing this, or accurate to what we know anyway. Let me zip around it and gather these, because I need to gather 4. We can see we go blue and make ourselves invulnerable. I don't want to test out that theory, I need to just zip past this. We can actually bounce off these quite fast and just zip around really quickly and get the final one. Bosh, there we go. And then jump back into the center. We don't need to jump back into the center, I'm just wanting to. Okay, date 7th of 6, 2003. Student Alison Scott, that's us. Citation, punching a fellow student, Lee Haltridge, after he took her science textbook. Due to mitigating circumstances, Alison will be given a second chance, but this behaviour must not continue. Punishment, 3-day suspension. That went too quick for me to read it. I wish it would, like I say, alpha game is alpha and all that, but one feedback for that would be I wish it would be either slower or close when I wanted to. Mitigating circumstances. What are the mitigating circumstances? I don't know. Anyway, here we go. We got some more particles. Oh, good grief. Right. These are all bumping into each other because these are similar to me. I have to push them away. You can see the ones have got the same charge as me, so I can push them. They won't actually connect. You can see I'm pushing them away, and they're all bumping into the black ones to explode because, you know, they're anti-ones. You don't like to talk about your feelings, do you? Why do you think that is? Said by Karen McRae, former something that disappeared too early. I wish that would. I wish I'd be able to close that when I want to. So everything feels. Collect 2 data. So let's see what this one is. Oh, good grief! I'm going to likes repel, opposites attract. So these are likes. So I'm going to push them. We can actually hang on. Let me just quickly push this away. I'm trying to force them together so they explode and we gather data. We create data by making them explode like that. There we go. I can grab that one and push. Oh, I was going to say push that one down, but we only need to get 2. Okay, and go back into the center. The intensity of your focus on physics is intoxicating. I hope that our college will be a haven within which you can unleash your passion. Said by Jeffrey Q, Dean of Administration. Admission, maybe. I didn't catch it. 1.7 though. Game. Okay, cause 6 explosions. Okay, we have to cause explosions? Okay, fine. That's spawn. Oh god, these are all spawning. This is not good. These are trying to attract now because they've got a different color. Okay, how can I cause the explosions? I have no idea. Maybe if I drag them towards me? Or maybe if they... Oh, hang on. Ah, damn it. They've spawned them ones as well, so... Let me just restart that so I don't actually explode. Let me also take a sip of beverage. Today's beverage, hot chocolate. Right, so let's keep just running. Let's slowly go around because we can see the spawning next to me. So I'm just going to slowly drift off, like so. And eventually the ones in the middle are going to spawn, and they should hopefully explode all of these. At least they're going to spawn in the center and then fire out. Hang on. Ooh, go around that one. Like I say, it's a physics puzzle game, I guess. And there we go. They'll fire out. And damn it! I hit it again. One of the problems, and one of probably the major problem that I can see with this game so far, is that it is easy to get lost. As in, once there's a lot of things on the screen at once, it is really difficult to, you know, quickly see exactly which one you are, and it's really hard to track. I know we have like a blue like sort of dot in the center with a white sort of eye that would be moved around. That's not the technical terms, obviously. That's the best way I can describe it. Right, okay, that would still spawn and they'll force out. There we go. But when there's all this stuff's going on, the screen's shaking and such, and there's other things flying around, it's very noisy. It's quite. It's quite overkill in some points, and it's very hard to see. Right, like a comet in endless space, in the far off distance I can see your frozen face, but you can hear me, you can't hear me. The XYZ, comment. Don't know why the comment would say that. So, 1.8, No Man's Land, where everything collides. Collect 15 data. Oh, good grief. What's going to happen here? I have a feeling there's going to be a massive spawn. Okay, I'm going to get over here. Come and hide over here. Yes, I'm definitely going to hide there. So, they'll all start exploding. There we go. They're just going to keep spawning and explode. Obviously, I can push them away because I am the same. So, you know, opposites attract, but likes will draw. Let me just gather all this data. Oh, good grief. It's a good job I was invulnerable for a time. There we go. And we can jump back in. Whew. The revelation between a woman and her mother affects everything from her health and self-esteem to all of her relationships, experts say. Bryce Vulgar. Apparently. So, okay. This is up. It likes you. Where is it? Bring an up quark. Okay, let's bring an up quark. Where's the up quark? Is it going to spawn? There it is. There's an up quark. Okay, so when it spawns, it likes me. So, particle, up quark, charge very positive. Advice, latch on. Excellent. So, we should be able to latch onto it like so. And we can see we've actually got it collected. We can actually spin it off. If I go fast enough, it will actually fly off, I'm sure. No, maybe not. It's attached to us. No, there we go. Yes, you can spin it round. I say this is where the sort of physics part of the game comes in. But it will attract because we are actually different colours. I guess it's supposed to represent, you know, charges, isn't it? And go in here and spin around, and oh, I think I flung that out before it completed it. There we go. So next one, and that's off the edge of the screen. Something unfair dismissal. Commission fight. Yeah, Alpha Games Alpha. Report from the workplace commission. Press enter to continue. Okay. So you can see that the sort of things that you need to do, it's basically, manoeuvring around and basically just to, generally stay alive, actually. That seems to be the theme of this so far. So I need to send that one over there, so I need to spin it like so. There we go. Well, actually, if I can grab that one, we become blue charge. There we go. And then we can push that over that corner. Come on, keep pushing it. Pushing it. Like so. Keep pushing it. Excellent. And now I can go over here, and there's it completed. I just flung that off. There we go. Excellent. So, you can see the sort of thing that you are in for. Let me just escape that and go to the main menu. I'm going to go to levels and show you a couple of other levels. So, there's actually 4 chapters with this so far. So not all of them are finished. So if these level 2s here, these aren't actually finished. Let me just jump into level 115. It's the very last one, I believe, on this one. Let me just skip that, and we shall jump in. But like I say, these little pop-ups, they're quite good. It tells you, it gives you little insights into the character and the story and what's going on. So it costs 12 explosions. Okay. Oh, good grief. I'm going to get in the center of this because they should fire out like so and then join up, and oh, good grief. Look at everything's going on. This is just chaos. Like I said, it's one of the things that it's really hard to find out which, to just remember which one you are. There we go. And also, things really like to gather together. Right. What I'm going to do, the plan for this puzzle is to probably gather up the white ones, actually. And because we can join them all up, and that'll give us a bit of protection from all the explosions. So if I join up to this one like so, we can see we've joined up, and now we've got a bit of a buffer. Okay, now I can use these to, if they're going to crash into these, if anything's going to crash into something, I'll force these others. So let me just gather these ones. Oh, actually, let's pull that down. I can't. Come on, attract. There we go. And we'll gather these. I think we're about done now. I think we're almost there. Oh, we've got some invulnerability, which I'm not going to test out. Right. Release them too. There we go. They'll explode, and oh, there we go. And done. So you can see the sort of thing that you are in for. I'm not going to show you any more than that, because you know what? I think you sort of get this. You sort of get what the game's about. It's like I say, a physics puzzle game. It's Chapter 2, coming soon. It's not currently finished. I could actually go to... I believe I can actually play any of these levels, the later chapter ones, so level 3-1. But yeah, it shows you... It basically tells you that this obviously isn't completed. But this will introduce different gameplay elements, which I will not show you. You can sort of see that the thing you're in for, it is, like, say, a physics puzzle game. It is quite interesting. I do like the story thing that's got it's got going with it, and the way it tells it via these, I guess through notes, flashbacks, whatever you would like to call it. But it sort of gives you insights into the story. If you like physics puzzle games, and just generally, puzzle games in particular, then, links in the description. Go and check it out. There's a free demo available. It is also available for... alpha purchase. It also is trying to get onto Greenlight, so if you want to give it some loving, then again, links are in the description. One thing I have to point out is that they are planning on doing different episodes. This will be episode 1, I believe, so all of these chapters will be, this is sort of episode 1, this game here, all of these chapters, but then there's going to be other episodes as well. I'm not a big fan of the whole episodic content thing, but it's it's something for you to research if you are thinking of partaking and putting some money down. But anyway, yes, hope you've enjoyed the video. Might be something that you might like, might not be, who knows. Anyway, links in the description. Like I say, you can try it out for yourself. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.